Hello, this is Bruce with theballoonworld.com, and tonight I'm going to do a Joker balloon. The Joker as in guy who fights Batman. Got a couple of black 260s blown up so there's about 4 or 5 fingers left. Got a purple 260 blown up, not too much, just 1.5 feet or so. A purple 160 for a belt, and a couple of scraps of white 160s which we use for his hands, and a white 260 for his head. And I've taken some lime green 160s and made 2 of them about 5 inches long, and then 2 others about 8 or so inches long, and tied them off at both ends like this. I'm just going to use for his hair. Okay, so let's start with the white 260. Make an ear. We're just going to make the normal head, you know, because his skin is going to be white because he got dipped in acid. And take it across about 4 inches. Make another 1-inch pinch twist for his ear. And then let's make about 4 bubbles across that are the same size for his head. Wind those around here like that. And then, after we get 4 of those done, then we're going to want to make the one that will be his mouth, his big wide open mouth. So you're going to take this like this and bring it across here, and leave a good amount of slack in it, like this, about this much. And that's going to be his mouth. Okay, so and then just twist that around his ear like that. So you end up with a 4 bubbles here, and then his big mouth right here. All right, and then I think maybe I'm going to come across one more time around the back, squeeze a little bit of air out of that, and make one more bubble around the back to kind of finish off his head like that. Okay, and tie this off, this white one, like that. Okay, I also made a nose beforehand, left a pretty big tail on it. It's just a little nose. I left a little nipple on the end of it to give him kind of a Joker-y type nose. Okay, and then what we can do is we can put his nose right through here, through this bubble, and bring it out the bottom like this. But I'm going to be careful because we're going to use this to fasten his hair down. So take the green one now, and right on the bubble right here, which is going to be where his eyes are going to be, just before his forehead. Let's just bring that right. What we're going to do is reach down and get the white tail from the nose balloon, and hook it around the green ones like this, and then put it back down through, like that. Okay, and that's going to hold the Joker's hair like that. Okay, and then we're going to use it on the back as well. In fact, if you want to turn him around the back like this and put that around that hair the same way, just like that on the back, that'll work out for a minute and stay. Do off another green real quick, kind of the back of his head, the back of his hair, to hide things. So take that and wrap that around one of the ears, like so, and then bring it across the back like this to hide that hair in the back. Okay, and twist it back around the ear on the other side. Okay, let's kind of see what we've got here. This is going to be, we got the nose like that, okay, and this is going to be his big mouth, a little crease in it like that, and then we'll connect this to his body, and we've got his green hair going like that around the sides. And then, just for the last effect of hair, take one of your shorter 5-inch green bowls and connect one to each ear. Now let's get rid of this first. We don't need the rest of this green now. Got that on the back of his head. Okay, so connect both of those to his ears, one on each side, like so, like that. And then we're going to kind of bring him up on top, and then just about a third of the way back, you want to put a nice big crease in it. You want to bend it real good, like that. Okay, so it's so it looks like that. So it's like a piece of hair coming back, and then do the same thing on the other side. Now, remember his hair is, in a lot of the cartoons, his hair. So just put this right in the middle, just like that. So kind of got the Joker's face and his hair. So he looks from the back, and then we're going to connect him to his body right there, like that. Okay. Now, what we can do too while we're waiting is do some of the artwork, because the body's going to be pretty easy to take care of. The Joker's, a lot of the Joker is his face. And as you remember, he's got that lipstick all around his mouth, like this. So we're just going to take a red paint pen, and then give it a little smear, like this, and look kind of like the Joker. Okay. And then with the paint pen. We'll do his eyes, and his eyes are, you can do these a number of ways, but one way to do it is kind of, he's got bloodshot kind of eyes, like this. He's not really looking too good on any front, and then put those in there like that, and that'll probably do for the Joker on his face. So yeah, we've got that, so you can see how we've done that. Got this green hair coming around like that, and it kind of looks like a widow's peak here in the front, and the lipstick on his mouth. Okay, so we can put the head aside for just. And take your purple 260. Get this stuff out of the way. Take your purple 260 and make 2 pinch twists, about an inch. We're making they're going to be for his collar. Okay. Take one of the black ones. One of the black 260s and twist it in here right at the base of those two. Bring down together for his the rest of his upper body. Okay, bring that around this purple balloon on the bottom, like that. And see, that's going to be his arm going to come out on the side. This will be kind of his shoulder, and then there's his neck. And then let's kind of make him a little more and he'll look over that. Okay, just like that. That's going to be his purple shirt coming out in the middle. Make a pinch twist with this purple one right, because we're going to need that to catch his legs in his belt. And once you do that, we can get rid of the purple balloon. The rest of that. Alright, and the black one right here, use one of his arms and put an elbow here, and then with a pinch twist for his elbow, like that, and then his forearm, just a small forearm. Now let's just tear that off like that, because we're going to put, he's got fancy purples out of his shirt sleeves coming out of his coat, so let's go this again, this purple side, and we'll use that in just a second. Okay, finish the rest of it. Get the other black 260, and all we're going to do here is up on the other side. So bring that down just the same distance as you did the other arm. For his bicep, a pinch twist for his elbow, and then a small bubble here for his forearm. And the rest of that. Actually, we're going to step black in a second, so I'll blow that back up. Let me grab another different black balloon for that one. Okay. Usually don't like to blow these up while everybody's watching. If it wastes time, we can do it this time. Alright, so now that we've got that done, his arms right here, this is going to be the front of his body. Tuck his arms down here like this in a second, and then his collar like that. But let's put his legs and shoes on him. We'll do that by just twisting in to the purple pinch and come down a little ways, about what you think right for a, and give him a knee, like that, and then a shin, okay, and a button for a foot, a pinch twist to keep his foot facing forward, to connect a pedal for the other shoe twist, like keep your foot right, and we'll bring back up, make a, and then finish off the bottom of it with a final bubble right here, that size, and tie that off on the purple. Okay, so now we've got his legs, we'll straighten those out, the pinch twist in the back, this, and then bring his knees together like that, legs, just like that. Belt, that's going to be with the purple. Make a small bubble and set that at kind of the back by that bubble on the belt around, and just tie and make a bubble right there, and we can tie those off. And then what to do with those is just take off them into the round and around. It tightens up the belt, and I guess with the belt makes them look pretty good. Okay, so we've got so far suit on like that, and then we're gonna put his head on just like this. Okay, so part of the nose, and we're gonna wrap that around these two purple pinch twists. All right, like that, and then straight roll right between the two pinch twists like that, and that gives us our head. Let me adjust this camera just a little bit. Okay, so it gives us our Joker head like that, and here's his body. Okay, there's your Joker. The thing we're going to do is just put some hair, and we're going to do that. Just taking the white scraps out. So a couple of real twists. Lost that balloon. A little pump. We can use the one twist. It'll sort of look in. Two pinch like that, and then break it off and save the rest of it. Make the other one on the other side and tie you together twice so we don't. Yeah, and that can just get tied right into here. His arm. Oh, there's real quick. And shut the middle of his shirt sleeve coming out there because it's showing the middle off. Tie these two like that. Once I'll risk it because we're getting a little long on time here. And then tie that. The hand, a little different. Do kind of a little bigger. So stand up. Just do a small one or half. Tie those together and break that off. And wrap it nice and tight around here. Make his hand show up because of the atom. Okay, I'm gonna divide 1 inch and then 3/2 inch pinch twist. And bring this back. Bring this lock to put the hanger going and tie it. His other sleeve, and we got the Joker. Okay, so here's kind of the other side like that. And from the front, you're standing up. Layers, and again on the other side, you've got those wisps of hair kind of going on. Off with lipstick, and it's kind of his eyes because he's kind of beat up back there. Enjoyed it. Oh, and